Hello YouTube, Alan Denny here, and this is Hungry for Heat, a place where you come to watch me try to feed my hunger for heat. And hopefully I'm helping to feed your hunger for heat as well. So today I have a powder review for a powder called Packing Heat. 7-pot lava is what it's made from the International Exotic Pepper Company. I don't know how clear that is, if you can see it or not. But this is an interesting container here. It's made by a friend of mine who's also into chilies, and he has a lot of plants. I'm not really sure where. He just says he has a lot of plants, him and his family, that they grow. A lot of super hots, a lot of different types of peppers. And they use these for industry grade pepper spray type things, but they had this little thing on the side they were trying to make one time, and they just made limited number of them, so he sent me one, and I told him I would do a review. He wants to remain anonymous, so there's no names for this. There's no way to buy this for you guys. Sorry about that. But if you don't know what this pepper is, the 7-pot lava red, is a very hot pepper. I've never had it. I've tried to look online for the SHU rating, and I couldn't find it. But for all 7 pots, they're all super hots. They're all 1 million plus. They're all super hot. So this looks like it's got some kind of a pouring thing here. It just kind of lets out a little at a time. And then it's got it sealed up. So I'm going to try to bust into this and see what we have here. It looks like it's filled pretty close to the top, actually. I'm going to be careful. I'm going to spill it. Oh yeah, smells a little bit like Carolina Reaper. Yeah, it actually does. And this is a red, gnarly looking pot as well, as far as the Reaper. It's just like it. So, I don't know how well you can see this. That's what it looks like in there. I'm going to get some out on the spoon here. One second. This has a year of 2014. I don't know how old this is. I'm sure it's fine. I think once it's powdered, dried, and extract and stuff like that, it probably stays good for a very long time. But here is, whoops. Here's some of the powder. Looks like that. There's some balls in there like that, so those were on top. I'm gonna try some of this. See what that tastes like. It's actually kind of like a nutmeg or something, kind of like that. You know, it's a different texture than when I had the Carolina Reaper powder by Stung Tongue. This is just a bit different texture. It does taste a lot like that though. And heat wise, that bit I just had, it's pretty close to the same heat as well as the Reaper. Well, with the Reaper, when I tried the powder by Stung Tongue, it's more of a Just instant heat kind of filling up the mouth. And this seems to just be kind of hitting the back of the throat and the tongue. Pretty good flavor. Try a little more. Yeah, it's got some heat. Try about that much more. I like it. Yeah, that'll be good just to mess around with. Eat out of the bottle like this, or put on some ice cream. Put in some chili, some soup. The heat is building a little bit, but from what I just had, I'm probably sitting at about 2. But I think for a non-chili head, that'd probably be like a 5 or a 6 for them. Maybe a little higher. Just depends. I've been eating a lot of stuff like this lately, so my tolerance has probably gone up a bit. And if you have me on Facebook, you may have seen a picture of this. Well, and actually this. They were together. This is the same, well, this is from the same guy. It actually is the extract from 7-Pot Lava. And I want to show you. So you see how dark that is? This stuff is super hot too. But I want to show you a little color difference here of this bottle. Look at that. When I just kind of get it on the bottle right there. How deep red that is. Almost like a red wine. Oh, yeah, that has a good smell though. But I have to say, I was using this in a dropper at one point. But I have to be honest, it was so hot. It literally scorched the top of my mouth. That's how hot it was. So, no more doing that. I'm just going to put it in food and stuff. Mix it up and give my food some heat. But overall, I like this. It's really good. It's not as hot as the extract, of course. And I recommend it if you can get a hold of some 7-Pot Lava powder somewhere. Anywhere else. Online, from friends who make it. It's starting to warm up my lips a bit. Really good. And so before I end this, I'd like to give a shout out to all my friends in the chili community, because there's a lot of great guys there. I've never really mentioned them before, but I want you to watch my channel, and I want you to watch their channels as well, because all of these guys doing such great things. You know, they're doing a lot of great things on Facebook, on YouTube, everywhere. And you may have heard of some of these guys. You may already watch them, and you may already like them. If not, check them out. I have quite a list here, but I'll try to get through it pretty quickly. And the first one I want to shout out to is Johnny Scoville and Chase the Heat, Tasting the Heat, N&J Pepper Show, Heat 101, Heavy Metal Hot Sauce, Main Event Pong. My mouth is warming up now. Pretty good. Eating with Sasquatch. Jeff Hobbs. He's got a little channel. He's got, I think he's been around a bit longer than me. He's got, you know, several more subscribers than I do and more videos. Then there's Chili Chump. Brian Donaldson. He's a really good guy. Has a really good channel. Does pepper reviews. Has a lot of pepper plants around his place. And I like the way he does his videos, actually. If you've never seen him, check him out. Again, it's Brian Donaldson. He talks about the pepper for a second. He'll go outside. I think he records this part beforehand. Shows you the plants that the pepper came off of. Then you're back inside his place. And then he does a review on the pepper. Good job there. Kangstar. That's KHANGSTARR. Bishop Brad's Pepper TV. Baby boys and girls. Bill Moore's Hot and Spicy Reviews, Nick S., Mike and Drew's Hot Reviews, and Roman the Family. Those guys all have a lot of good YouTube channels, and I would like to give an honorable mention as well to some people on Facebook who don't have channels, but I believe they should because they're really good. There's Hot Sauce Junkie Tim, really good guy. Does a lot of good reviews on peppers and sauces. And then there's Julie and Bianca Rose Donatelli, hashtag Pepper Baby Burns. And last but not least, Joseph Chilihead Tetro. Okay, check all those guys out because, you know, they're all doing similar things, you know, about spice, about heat, peppers, extracts, sauces, powders. They're all doing it in their own style, all very interesting. And I think if you watch all of them, you're going to take something from each one, right? All very good. I'm very proud to be a part of that chili community. And thank you for watching. Until next time.